Well, I feel like I need to do something exciting and interesting for you both. Do you want to film with Jane and get her to tell you how amazing a boss I am?
Don't ask me to. It's wonderful, but I'll do it off film. I'll come.
No, well, that defeats the purpose.
It's great, boss.
Make sure that goes in, please. Thank you.
I'm Neil Russell, and I love riding my bike. You're going to have more bloopers than you're going to have actually usable material. Cycling to me is an opportunity to get outdoors, find a freedom that I can't really have when using a wheelchair, but it's equally a chance to go and be with my friends.
Neil is one of my best pals who I actually met through Instagram.
This really strange lady one day just messaged me on Instagram and said, "Do you want to go ride bikes?" And I was like, okay. And I was a bit worried she was going to murder me in the forest and leave me there.
Within minutes, I think we were best buddies.
From day one when I first got into this sport, and I didn't want to just ride with other adaptive riders, I wanted to ride with family and friends and other mountain bikers and gravel riders. She never seen me being any different just because I was on a different bike.
The fact he rides in a different way has absolutely nothing to do with it. I like the kind of trails that his equipment is capable of anyway. When it starts getting to the limit with his equipment, it's usually the limit of my ability as well.
Oh, I could go faster.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Okay. Cake?
Coffee.
Cake and coffee? Yeah. Sounds pretty good.
Ooh, so much options. Oh, that sounds so good. Yeah, this one,
Yeah.
that you can kind of follow it right over, but this section of like footpath, I was like, what's that bit going to be like? And she went and did it, and she was like, it's hike a bike. She's like,
Right.
it's a lovely loop, but she's like, we would struggle to get over it.
One of the biggest barriers of adaptive cycling is the gates and various different barriers. One of the great things with Komoot is having like the trail view, because then you can see the little green dots and you can see pictures of what you'll come up against, whether it's like the terrain and the surface or whether it's barriers, gates, things like that. It's really helpful because not all gates mean you can't get through. It's just good to know what kind of gate's there. So yeah, it's one of the things I love the most about Komoot and use a lot when planning routes is, has someone else been there and taken pictures of the gate? Nobody knows about adaptive riding really as well as adaptive riders themselves. So it's really important we share information. A lot of that comes from our mistakes and comes from things that we've kind of learned by trial and error. So it's really important to have that communication in the community and it be driven and led by adaptive riders themselves. I was saying it's kind of funny because we would probably ride to like a spot like this and actually be quite quiet.
Yeah, normally we have like little peaceful
Little moments of pondering life. Not sure we ever come up with great answers or anything, but no, it's that kind of wanting to come to these places and like relax.
Have a film made about you.
Yeah.
Sorry, so sarcastic.
Yeah.
He's got this unwavering enthusiasm for this, and it's not been easy for him starting a charity, and particularly doing it unpaid for the first year as well. And then we go out and ride.
Yeah.
And the world is a better place.
Do you know what, it's the thing though, like sometimes when I am really at that stage and I'm struggling and I've lost the motivation or the kind of will to do stuff, I have that kind of little like epiphany of I haven't ridden my bike for me in weeks or whatever, and I go out and I come here and I get out for a ride for like an hour, even just an hour, like 2 hours, and come back and everything's sort of processed, but and quite passively, like things have just kind of happened and I've worked through stuff and I come back and the energy's back. you know, and that's why having this is like, you know, kind of my back garden. I can ride here from like the front door and just go straight out the house, and get to here within, you know, 20 minutes, half an hour. And I'm like, it's so lucky, so privileged to live in such a great place and to have that almost like therapeutic benefit from cycling, is amazing. Hey, that's all you're getting, Will. Go away. So childish. He says as he goes round again.